And we're live.
Live.
No, now it wants me to rotate it back.
What?
Hold on. I think we've done this before.
Is it confused?
Wait, does it want me to be horizontal?
Oh. Oh. I'm here.
Oh.
I see myself.
Now it's horizontal.
All right, which way does it want? Which way does it want us?
I don't know. I'm here. I see myself.
Does it work horizontal?
Oh.
Nope, it doesn't.
No, it
like
definitely does not work horizontal.
All right, we got to go vertical today.
Stay vertical. Stay
Let's
vertical.
get vertical. Vertical.
Come snuggle with me on the couch, buddy.
Come on, let's get vertical.
Tiberious says hi, but Tiberious, aren't you supposed to be on a call with Amazon right now? Come on. You were invited to this live and you decided not to join because you had a call with Amazon. Oh,
What's up,
hey.
DB?
Hi, Dusty Ball. Dusty's Balls. Hi, Steven.
That's not your real name.
Dusty's Balls. That's not his real name. What up, gangstas? Rented socks. That sounds awful. Why would anyone rent
That goes back to our question of the week a couple weeks ago. Would you rather
used underwear or used...
only be able to buy used underwear or used toothbrush?
Hi, Josh.
What's up?
Daff is back. What goodness
What
do you
goodness
have for
do
us
we
today?
have?
I don't know. Do we have any goodness for today?
All sorts of goodness today.
Dusty's Balls, you're looking
No,
as
you're
good as
making
ever.
me blush.
Hi, Octo. Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Mike's on the other side of the wall.
Mike's on the other side of the wall.
We told him,
My
you
first
don't have to
daily
sit here
setup.
and watch us.
Thank you, Duell. Appreciate it, buddy. Or Duell. I'm sorry if I screwed up your I apologize. What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
What's going on, guys?
We're rolling in. I love you guys join us every week. It's awesome. Used underwear.
Passive self-defense. What? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Just got my beltless receiver, and it's freaking awesome. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like it.
We're heading into that time of year. Well, some of you guys just live places where that's
true.
that time of year all the year round, but we're heading into that time of year here in Ohio.
Thank you.
What'd you say?
He said we are his favorite small business.
Aw.
It's because he's so attractive,
Aw.
so innovative, and
So much love today.
You guys are so nice.
So much love today.
I like this. This is fun for me. I'm enjoying this. This is a good time.
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
You're just inviting the trolls to come in, though. When you say something like that,
I don't mind that either.
You're gonna slide into the DMs. It literally snowed this morning. Did it?
Did it?
Where did Dusty? You're 5 minutes from here.
Yeah, it didn't snow.
It didn't snow here.
No, it didn't snow here.
Yeah, it's perfect time here in Texas.
It probably is, yeah. Actually, I think it just popped up in my Facebook memory, Instagram memory, when we were in Texas for Shooter Symposium last year. I think it was.
Well, no,
yeah, it was a little bit later than this.
But would we have been? Well, let's see. So we
were there for Easter, but Easter was also earlier last year.
I don't remember. It was around this time.
It was about this time, and so we were down in Eagle Lake, Texas, just outside of Houston, in beginning of May last year, and it
snow.
And it was absolutely beautiful. It was. We talked about, we did a number of trips last year. I actually traveled quite a bit last year, and I think that was probably my favorite trip that we went on.
It was perfect. I mean, we were outside Houston. The weather was superb.
It got hot. I mean, like I remember, so I was there for a whole week. I brought my family down. It was a spring break. So I brought my family down for the first part of the week. And I remember we went to Houston, went to the NASA Center and stuff. And I remember it being really hot, like 90s. To me, that's really hot. I don't know, for Texas, that's not even really hot yet. But, and then I remember the last day that we were on the range, it kept getting hotter each day. The last day that we were at the range, I remember it being pretty hot. Mike got smoked.
Well, if you guys don't know, if it's sweaty and it's hot, and you only drink sweet tea,
just sweet tea,
and no water,
and Red Bulls.
Oh, and Red Bulls,
sweet tea and Red Bulls.
You might it has happened. You might get a kidney stone.
That's a shocker,
Mike. What I mean, how'd that go, Mike?
Yeah, how does sweet tea and Red Bull go for? And it wasn't just one day; it was multiple days,
like 4 days.
And Mike was doing the ShivWorks So he's like grappling, exerting himself heavily for multiple days.
He says it's the best Southern sweet tea.
It wasn't even real good sweet tea. it was like the Smith's sweet tea or something like that. Just
he was having a good time. Hey, from Russia. What's going on, Russia? How are you, buddy?
Is FPS Russia here?
No.
Do you know how much I would like fanboy out if FPS Russia?
If he's still,
let me know if you guys remember who FPS Russia is.
Talking about the original gun tuber. He is the original gun.
The OG gun tuber.
Man, there's a lot of people in here today.
Yeah, there are. This is awesome.
Everyone's in here today. All of the things.
Everyone get their tickets to GunCon. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm gonna have John on. Maybe I can get that done next week. I'm gonna have John on here.
Oh, we have one last.
Yeah, so we can talk about GunCon. GunCon is going to be just 45 minutes north of us. So we will plan on being there, seeing you guys.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, bud. He doesn't want to do a hug fest.
Fine,
but he does like our products.
We could do. What about butt slapping?
NeoMag,
a bunch of
autocorrect.
Bunch of attaboy good games.
Yep, I got a ticket since it's only 35 minutes for me.
Nice.
Good deal, Ty Boomer. Be good to meet you in person.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bring a stack of challenge coins with me to that. So if you guys come and ask for a challenge coin, you're gonna have to ask for them.
FPS Russia is on the Painkiller Already podcast, but not in his FPS Russia persona. His name is Kyle.
Yeah, I knew his name was Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle. And shocker, he's not actually from Russia.
What? No.
Did you know that?
I'm so shocked.
That
blows my mind.
Brand new information.
I had no idea that accent couldn't possibly be real. Absolutely.
So Carrie Cross says it's that time of year every 52 weeks for us down in Florida. Yeah, except
you also have killer alligators.
Except Florida sucks.
And there's mosquitoes that try to carry you into a swamp and eat you. And really everything in Florida is trying to kill you all the time.
Which the argument can be made same for Texas.
There's scorpions in Texas.
But I would rather be in Texas than Florida.
All lies. He's definitely from Russia. You can't convince me otherwise. He's from Georgia.
I mean, his accent. How can you explain his Russian accent?
You can't explain. I mean, it's unexplainable.
No explanation for the Russian accent. It has to be Russian.
You have to. You cannot speak like that. And you can't.
No.
Can't do it. It's unexplainable. Must be from Russia.
Yeah, Shivworks is awesome. Even though they tried to kill you. Actually, they didn't try to kill you. You tried to kill yourself.
Well, then I think you put a good effort in trying to kill us on the way to the hospital with Mike. 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's true. I almost killed us. I think we hit 130
with the gators over the snow. Dude, snow is not bad. In fact, we actually had a wonderful snowy winter this year. It was our probably one of our snowiest winters to date.
I could pretty safely say snow has never killed anybody, but gators have.
Bad drivers in snow have killed people.
Yeah, avalanches.
Yeah, okay.
It was kind of a tongue-in-cheek
comment,
but yeah, I mean, snow's killed people. But I would rather get killed by snow than an alligator. I could definitively say that. Question of the week: would you rather get killed by snow or an alligator?
I don't think that's a great question of the week. I think we can come up with a better one.
Yeah,
but that is not a bad question of the week. We went super fast. Should have zigged instead of zagged. No, you should have drank water, Mike.
Yep.
But I'm proud of you. You know what? Everyone, give a hand to Mike. He did learn his lesson to a certain extent. He does drink water almost as much as he drinks Red Bull.
Gators do make good shoes, wallets, and belts. I'll give you that. And they taste better than snow.
You can't drift the gator in the parking lot. That is an accurate statement. Do people in Florida know how to drift in ice? No.
I bet you could get on the back of a gator in a snowy parking lot and have a lot of fun.
I don't think the gator.
I bet you could drift a gator. Challenge accepted.
Can someone in Florida this coming winter bring a gator up, set it in a snowy parking lot?
It doesn't have to be a snowy parking lot. Just a wet parking lot. I guarantee you could drift a gator around a parking lot.
Hey Dusty, can you get a video of drifting a gator in a wet parking lot for us? That would be great.
I bet if you hop on a gator, they get pretty pissed.
Yeah.
And just start getting their little legs doing this. But you could drift it around.
You might.
Yeah.
You might.
They get dumb little legs.
Possible. Deep fried gator is better than deep fried snow. Hey, you know what?
True.
That's probably accurate.
There are arguments to be made how gators are better. I would just rather die from snow than get eaten alive by a gator. Because it's not going to be fast. If you're in the water, they're going to do their death roll and you're going to get torn apart and drown. Sounds horrible.
Lizard skates. Florida man can do it.
It's true.
Just picture a gator flailing its legs around on ice like it's in a cartoon.
Right, that's what I was picturing. It's the little legs doing this, just skittering around.
Oh man, that's a good time.
This is why you guys come to us. Just amazingly deep.
Not for any of the products or all the innovation or any of that. Just a super deep conversation.
Conversations about riding gators in snowy parking lots. Guarantee that only happens here.
Def. Oh, hey, Blue Alpha's here.
I take death roll over watching my junk getting frostbit and falling off.
That's fair. Now, okay, so the question is, do we have which of the Blue Alpha guys are actually watching right now? Is it Steven? Kurt? Jesse?
That's a good question.
My bet is it's Kurt.
I want to say something, but I also don't want to. I want to be judgy.
Judgy? Yeah, don't be judgy.
I don't want to be judgy.
Yes, it did. UFC fan, your St. Patty's order did ship today.
Yes.
I do apologize for the delay. Our Mean Gene was in the hospital, so our leather supply was delayed a little bit, and I do apologize for that. He overexerted himself over the last few weeks. He was really struggling, so he's in the hospital. And that put us back a little bit, so we do apologize for that. But any outstanding St. Patty's orders are out the door. So if you have ordered St. Patty's Day,
well, good. The thing I was going
to
say was going to be most complimentary to you, Jesse. So my judginess was.
But yeah, if you have had an outstanding St. Patty's Day order, it is out for shipment. There are no more St. Patty's Day orders in our queue.
Awesome.
They're all gone, but we still have a few things in stock. So if you are still thinking about it, there might be a discount code later for you if you're an insider.
Yeah,
that you could buy some St. Patty's Day. So stick around.
Maybe be like 15-20 minutes. We'll drop that discount code for you guys because it's that Kurt can hear us too.
Uh-oh.
The judgy thing I was going to say was that you guys are all the best, and I love you more than everybody else.
That's right. For sure.
That's what I was going to say.
We weren't going to say anything. Nope. Anything else. Kurt, we love you. Jesse, we love you. Steven's a giant, and he terrifies me. So
I love all of them. I love you, Blue Alpha guys. All right. Speaking of Blue Alpha-ish, we have a Blue Alpha product in front of us that we collab with. If you guys didn't know, our alias belts are a collaboration with Blue Alpha, who are in the chat there. So
their name is on our tag.
Yep. You can see their logos on the inside of the tag there. They make some of the best belts, and so when we wanted to come up with our own belt, who else to go to but some of the best belt makers. So when you buy one of our alias belts, you're also supporting Blue Alpha, which we love, supporting other American small businesses. Our belt is a little bit different. So our belt has a Tiberious core to it. If you guys are familiar with Tiberious, you see it all over the industry now, used in a lot of different ways. Tiberious is actually, think carbon fiber. You have woven fibers. It's the same thing, although different because they use thermoplastic. So the same thing that your holsters are made out of is woven together to make Tiberious. So it's super lightweight, incredibly strong. Even if it like kinks and breaks, to try to get to tear it is pretty much impossible. Hard. So that's what we use on the inside of our belt, and then we wrap the inside. Well, we don't wrap it. Blue Alpha wraps it with a like Velcro loop type of material. We initially picked that because it was soft and nice on the skin.
Yep.
And then the outside has a Cordura outer, so we can wrap this in a lot of different colors and actually keep an eye out. Come back next week, and we're going to show you something fun that we have coming for the belts next month. But that is our belt, and we have this in a kind of a low pro buckle version that's just loops around, and that's your adjustment. We also have a Cobra buckle version that I'm wearing right now. The low pro has some stretch to it.
It's fantastic.
The Cobra does not. I love the stretch. I wish that we had a Cobra buckle with stretch. That would be the perfect belt for me, because I do prefer the buckle but I prefer the stretch. And right now I have to choose between one or the other. So maybe one day we'll come out with
that's figured out
with like maybe a special order or something like that. Regardless, those are our tutor belts. I actually wasn't planning on giving you guys the belt pitch, but since we had it here and Bluff, you guys are here, I thought we'd do that. The reason I do have these out, because I did want to show you, if you guys came last week, we gave you the first sneak peek of a product that we have dropping this Friday, which we are calling pancake wings. And it's my favorite name product we have.
It's been the best.
That's going to be the best one. So I'm actually wearing it here. The pancake wings, you can see with my my amazing sidearm here, my YouTube approved sidearm.
Don't shoot me with a rubber band.
Yeah. So this locks in. It takes a pancake holster, a WB pancake holster. Ow, that really hurt. This is a T-Rex Ironside holster, and I put Rigby's here, and I put our pancake wings. So I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. I can see on my computer over there. This is sweet.
Hi, buddy.
So these attach on like that and gives you 2 clip points for a pancake holster. It's centered a little better here. You guys can see that. Yep, there you go. So these are going to come as a set. You can attach them to your pancake holster. I have a number of them here that it works on. And then most of you probably have the receivers on the inside of like a core belt. This is Core Essentials belt with receivers. And you can just slide this over, lock it in, just like that. Super handy, very comfortable, extremely comfortable. I've been carrying like this around the office for a while as I've been working on this project. And to release, just hit the 2 safeties. The best way I think to do this is to use one of our rapid receivers and a bolt-on receiver. So I generally carry, I have my permanent holster mount on the front here where I carry appendix, and then I have a rapid receiver. And all right, this is why we did this. So in order to get this adjusted correctly, pretty simple. You're just going to click that in like that. Click that on. Put this over top. It's a lot easier to do when I'm not trying to demo it like this. And something like that. All right, so now I have these set up correctly, and now I can carry it on my alias belt. The nice thing about the rapid receiver is it allows you to really dial in exactly between these two. So these are going to be dropping on Friday.
Yep. So the nice thing about it, it gives you all the convenience and comfort of the pancake holster with the convenience of being able to take it off. The biggest difficulty with a pancake holster traditionally is that you've always had to take your whole belt off and loop the pancake holster through your belt, or loop it through the loops, loop your belt back through the belt loops, loop it back through the loop of your pancake holster. This will give you guys the ability to take your holster off and put it back on without having to take your whole belt off.
Yeah.
If you are interested in carrying with a pancake holster, I think this is the single most comfortable way to carry a handgun.
Yeah, I love a pancake holster. It's nice and tight to the body, so it's not like
concealable way,
but it's also not the least concealable way either.
I'm a big fan, especially it is ironic. We're coming out of the heavier clothes season, at least for us up here up north. With the weather getting warmer, but I love carrying this way in the colder winter months when I'm probably not taking my coat off and everything. This is a great way to carry.
Yep.
But yeah, so this will be releasing on Friday. We're really excited about it hitting the website. So,
pricing. What do we figure out the pricing was going to be?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I think it was less than $30 for the pair.
20.
I want to say mid 20. Yeah, maybe even less than 25 for the
22 or 23
for the pair. Like any additional cost, if you don't already have a rapid receiver, you're going to want to pick one of those up, or you might need 2 of these receivers, or add 1 more of these receivers
if you already have one.
If you already have.
Yep.
have one of those, but
Yep.
very convenient, very comfortable. And like Nate was saying, the best thing, the thing I hate about pancake holsters is that basically they all have belt loops that you have to loop your belt through. So you have to go through the back loop and then go through your pant belt loop and then through the other front loop. This you can just hit the safeties and pop it out.
So super convenient from that perspective. UFC fan, do you guys have bundles with a belt and alias and receiver system? We do sales throughout the year. Currently, if you buy an alias belt, you will receive a single belt receiver with it that is included in the price. We actually discounted the alias belt receivers on the site in general. So we dropped it to what we can sell it for at its best price. But we do sales throughout the year. And we will do bundles throughout the year that you'll see.
If you buy the, if you go to the, you have to go to the belts page on our website, go up to other gear and belts. You'll find it there. We need to move that to the bundles page as well. We keep meaning to do that. So yeah, you got some options there. You guys have any questions about this?
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Happy to.
The genius is the simplicity. Look at that. They're calling you a genius, buddy.
Just
nice.
Making me blush today.
My part, I don't know what that means, buddy. I don't speak Cyrillic. I'm not sure.
I love pancakes. Me too.
I also love pancakes. Pancakes are lovely.
I look at pancakes as the vehicle to get the syrup into my mouth. I love syrup.
Listen, there's something to be said about taking a pancake, taking one of the sausage links, wrapping the sausage link in the pancake and dipping it in the syrup. So it's a vessel for all of the breakfastness into your mouth.
You know what sounds really good right now is a McGriddle.
Oh, God. Oh, that does sound lovely. That does sound lovely.
I love a McGriddle.
Days are full, yes. Breakfast food is my favorite category of food, hands down. Hands down.
More than pizza?
Oh, yeah.
What about breakfast pizza?
You can have breakfast pizza, yes, but breakfast food
is
the best.
Unfortunately, it's why probably what I eat the least because I changed my diet in the morning. I don't really eat breakfast much anymore, so I miss breakfast.
Where do you guys like to wear your spare mag? Playing with different pocket positions currently. So I'm a big fan of my left front pocket. So when it comes to the way I carry, actually right now I'm not carrying a NeoMag. We're both actually wearing the same jeans. We're twinsies today. But I use my left front pocket for a NeoMag. I usually have a flashlight, so I actually have these tactical distributor jeans that has a extra mag pocket for a rifle mag. So if I'm carrying my NeoMag, I'll stick my flashlight in that mag pocket, and I'll put my NeoMag in my front left pocket. I carry my wallet in my front left pocket as well, but it's a very slim wallet, so that will keep it there. And then my my phone and my knife sticks in my right pocket. So I always have my NeoMag in my front left pocket. I have carried my NeoMag in that magazine pocket before. I've done that. I think it was Pat Mac back in the day that used to carry his.
He always put his in my pocket. Yeah.
But I've always been a big fan of my front left pocket. That was always my favorite position.
Yeah, I go front left. So I'm gonna
get in there.
Little closer. So with these jeans, we're both wearing these tactical distributors today. It's got this kind of, honestly, I think the reason they put this pocket here is because you technically could put the mag in like that. It's not really easy to get out, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of putting the mag in there. I like the pocket because I can hide the pocket clip like that. Now it's even more concealed, and I can still grab them. This is a Type G, so it's really grabbing on that mag. So yeah, I really like that because I can hide the clip. My shirt's down, you don't see the top of the mag or the clip. It's very hidden. But yep, I go magazine front left. Sometimes if I'm on the range and I need a couple, I'll put another one in the back pocket, in the mag pocket, or the back pocket. And then I go knife and wallet I have just like a front pocket wallet. And then
So you put cell phone in the back pocket most of the time.
Yeah, I put my cell phone in my back pocket, and then when I sit down, I take it out.
Yeah.
And because it's too big to even put even if I did put it in my front pocket, I have like we both have the same size, like the big iPhone. It's too big for the front pocket. And if I carry a light, that's when I really like jeans that have the mag pocket. That's where I always carry a light, is in that rifle mag pocket in the back. And I have Victos jeans that have that pocket, triple out design jeans, tactical distributor jeans. Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 different brand jeans, that the tactical jeans that have that.
I think LA Police Gear also makes a set of jeans that have that mag pocket. That mag pocket, if you guys can find those tactical type jeans that have that AR mag pocket type of spot, that pocket, honestly, I use that for my cell phone frequently. Actually, it's actually a perfect spot even for that big cell phone to work. It's really great. So it's a good spot.
Reloads are rare, but carry a spare.
Agreed.
Yep.
I could eat breakfast 3 times a day. Agreed, Daph.
Yep.
Tib, yes, we did miss you. Of course we missed you. No Unknown, that is not a new belt with a track system. That is the Core Essentials belt. We're just showing it off with the new Pancake Wings product that we have releasing on Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, how are you? I hope you're good.
Tib's back.
And yes, breakfast for dinner is a winner. That is always a winner.
Yeah.
The breakfast for dinner has become easier for us because we have a Blackstone at home.
Getting all braggy on us.
I tried to convince you to buy a Blackstone here years ago.
Yeah. We don't even use the grill we have.
Yeah, you're right. We don't. I'm not saying we should. Yeah. I'm not making the argument now. I'm saying I tried to convince you back then. Yeah. And I told you I'd make us breakfast every day. The cost of eggs now says that's cost prohibitive. But back in the day, I was going to make breakfast for us every day.
I just need you to have chickens too. Then you can bring us in eggs.
That's true. Dan says his jeans are too skinny to fit a mag. You do wear skinny jeans, Dan. That's true.
You struck the OtterBox belt phone clip. Heck yeah, to help with lessening printing. But now I just use my NeoMag beltless carrier, and printing isn't an issue anymore.
Thanks, Daph.
Quick question: is there going to be belt for the bigger guys?
What size, Harlan? So we go up to size 46 right now in our low pro belt. They are currently on order. They're not in stock right now, but they are currently on order with Blue Alpha. What size are you looking for? And if you don't want to send here, totally get it. No big deal. Go ahead and email our customer service info at the neomag.com.
52.
For anybody that is looking for sizes outside of our current sizing structure, I need you guys to email info at the neomag.com. Our customer service will list that out for me. Get me numbers. That way I can actually get stuff on order.
It's not necessarily going to, just to be honest, it's not going to be the fastest turnaround, because to make a 152-inch belt, that takes some time.
Yep.
So it's,
but
we
I can make that a thing. 100% I can make that a thing. It's one of those things that it just takes time, guys. It takes time. When folks ask for it, people ask frequently, I need a bigger belt, and they don't ever give me a size. So I can't help you unless you guys give me sizes. Harlan, I appreciate you giving me a size.
These are hand assembled in Noonan, Georgia, so they take a little time.
So we'll look into getting that size for you. That's not a problem. Let's see what we got. Dang, those jeans are sweet. Maybe I'll wear pants once a year down here. Short.
Yeah, the nice thing about these, they're stretchy. I love these jeans.
When are we going to the range, boys? Dan, whenever you want. Shoot us a text.
I try to go this week, but I keep booking my days with meetings.
Dan, you live like an hour away. We can meet at DSS though. That's kind of like in the middle. Blue Alpha, you guys are always working on them. I always have you guys working on something. Always.
Do you order your exact waist size, or do you have to go up for belt and AIWB? Order the size belt, the pants that you wear. If you wear a size 34 jeans, order a 34 belt.
Yep.
If you want to go up a size, you should be okay. I like to do that because it gives me a little bit more of the Tigris frame and a little less. You're going to have less adjustment to it, and you're going to have more frame. So you can go up a size if you wanted to.
Yeah.
If you want to do that. I'm gonna sneeze.
Let it out. Let's see here.
Maybe. I can feel it.
Rob Mack. Question off topic. Where can one purchase a forced reset trigger? From the people that make it.
Yep.
I actually don't know. I really never looked into a forced reset trigger. That's not really in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't even own one. So can't help you with that one. Sorry, bud.
Dan, I have a marriage conference this weekend at my church, so I can't this weekend, unfortunately. That's more important than the range day. I hope that goes well. That's exciting, bud.
His to-do list today is working for me. That's true. And you're not even working on the things yet that you are working on things I want you to, but there's even more things I want you to work on.
Most gun guys are watch guys too. What are you gents rocking? Love the watch stand attachment for the EDC trays. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Greg, what are you wearing today?
Today I am wearing a Singen. This is the
that's a cool one.
They call it the SOG, Singen Owners Group. So Singen has a Facebook group, and the group got together and kind of designed this. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of out of focus. So it is a brass case, green face. This actually has nice patina on. I've been wearing it for a little while, so it's patinaed. Very cool watch. I like it a lot.
I'm wearing an Apple Watch.
So anyway,
no. So I mean, I've got actually, if he's still in here, Dusty Ball bought me a. It is not a super nice watch. I like it. It's a nice watch for me. I wear it on the weekends when I do not wear my Apple Watch. Actually, I wear it every weekend now. Every weekend, it's a nice watch. Dusty, if you're still in here, you can chime in. I don't remember what it's called. It is a reasonable watch. It is not a Sangen cost watch. It's probably $250 watch that Dusty bought me, which was very kind of him as a gift.
I do love watches. I have a lot of watches.
I like watches. It's not that I don't like them. It's just not something that I've prioritized in my daily life.
I've cooled off on the watch buying. I went a couple years ago. I bought a lot of watches that year. Yeah. I do have one watch that I've saved up for, but I'm not quite ready to spend the money on it yet.
Sangen Paratrooper, that Sangen Paratrooper watch, I want that watch. Yeah, that one I really, really want.
It's a nice, clean, classic field watch.
I don't have the money to drop on it. So, it's that one. If I would buy that watch for sure.
Yeah, man, I have some cheaper ones that I love to wear.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
It's $100 all the way up to I have a couple of Omegas that are more my go-to daily watches. I love those Omegas.
Rob says we're under arrest. I'm not sure why we're under arrest.
Oh, no.
So I assume something to do with the force reset trigger, but we don't own one, so I think that means we're okay.
Yep. Glock 43 or 43X?
Neither.
365 X macro, or Smith & Wesson, or Staccato, or a CZ, or I don't know. I can think of a lot of other ones. But if I did, honestly, I have thought about picking up. Was it a 48? I can't keep all of them straight either.
Yeah, honestly, the problem is I can't actually tell you which one is which.
I think the 43.8 is the one I'm sorry, 43. The 48 is the one that I would do one, and that's like the thinner frame, 9mm. It's kind of the competitor to the X macro.
Yeah, so there's.
I believe
I'm not sure.
You guys, you can correct us if I'm wrong.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Michael really wants a Bell & Ross, which Bell & Ross is probably the first kind of luxury watch that I probably first fell in love with. The square, the square body to him is just unique and it's cool. I can understand why Mike wants it. He has his pilot's license, and the Bell & Ross is actually designed off of plane dials.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
That. So that's where it's from.
Rob, I would suggest you carry a NeoMag because that's what we make.
Yep.
That is what we would suggest for you to carry, a single mag carrier.
I actually have a Shield Plus in my safe, and the medium NeoMag and that mag go together very nicely.
Very nicely. What's your guys' opinion on the ever-increasing popularity and variety of 2011 double stack 1911 platforms?
It's a good question. It's a good question. Good conversation. While I'm giving my feedback, you guys put your answer into this question.
We don't know if Tiberious would pick any Smith. Thank you, Daff.
I love 2011. To me, it is the best blend of honestly. If I got into a shooting, I'm going to have the most confidence with the staccato with my 2011. Just I can keep that thing flat. It just points so naturally for me. It's got all the capacity that I want. Um, gosh, to me, it's probably what I shoot the most on the range, even though it's not necessarily what I carry every day. That's where my X macro is my favorite carry, and I actually shoot it pretty good too.
You shoot the X macro excellently.
Yeah, I shoot that well. But I don't know if I'm taking a two-day class, I'm shooting my staccato. I fully understand people's reservations, which I can imagine there's probably two main things. One is just the cost. I know a lot of people are nervous about getting into a shooting and losing their gun. My argument to that is your life not worth $2,000 gun? Like is your life only worth a $600 gun? So I understand that people have a price gap and being able to afford something. If outside of being able to afford it, I think the argument could be made that my life or my family's life is worth the investment in a gun that I have the most confidence with. The other thing is just reliability. Obviously, I'll be honest, no, I've not had this experience, but in theory, in general, a 2011 is not going to be as shut up, Siri. Siri, stop. A 2011 is not going to be as reliable as, say, a Glock or M&P or something like that. So I can understand those two things probably being the main things. Yeah. That's my first thoughts. What's your thoughts?
I will give you thoughts. Let me answer questions real quick.
Okay.
Rob Mack. So if you're carrying a 9mm, get a medium NeoMag. If it's a steel mag, get a regular NeoMag, not a Type G, because Type G is for Glock. So I'm answering that question for right now. 9mm, get a medium NeoMag. If you have base extensions like mag extensions on them, then go ahead and get the extended clip. If you not, get the regular clip. That'll work for you. When it comes to 2011 versus not, I'm a huge fan of the double stack 1911, 2011, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, I've got the Prodigy at home. We've had our issues with it. I've actually enjoyed it. It's fun. I've shot the couple staccatos, the one you've got, or the couple that you have. I'm a fan of those. I actually really, really like them. I've been shooting 1911s my entire life. My dad is a OG 45 1911 guy. That's what I learned how to shoot semi-autos on. I'm a big fan of them. I have no issues with them. I don't have any qualms with. I think the argument of, oh well, they might take my $2,500 gun. Suck it up, Buttercup. Like, oh well.
I'm not gonna be mad if I'm alive.
Well, I was gonna say, are you alive? Honestly, you got in a shooting. There's bigger fish to fry than the gun that you used.
Yeah,
truly. At the end of the day, there's a bigger fish to fry. Was it a good shoot, and are you going to jail? Are you alive? Was it a good shoot? Are you going to jail? Is your family alive? There's a lot of other things you need to be concerned about. The gun is like so low on my list of concerns at that point.
Yep.
For me, literally the only reason I probably haven't chased that rabbit is cost.
Yep.
And it's not I'm concerned about them taking away. It's literally just the
getting
cost
into
of
the platform. Yeah.
And you and I've talked about this. I have some guns that I have bought and I'm currently waiting to buy, that if I hadn't bought and I'm not waiting to buy, I probably could have afforded.
We had that conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, hey Nate, what if instead of buying
those two
decked out M&Ps, you bought a staccato?
Yeah. But
or any 2011.
Yeah. I chose not to, and I really like my M&Ps. I like the way I shoot with my M&Ps. I really enjoy that platform. So I don't know. I mean, it's not. I don't know.
I mean, they're a little more bulky, a little heavier.
There's some finickiness to them to a certain extent. I don't have an issue with them. I don't think there's any reason not to carry them.
So I have a Staccato C. Should be here any day now. Monsoon Tactical just finished doing all their stuff to it.
Yep.
But I think that like the C and the CS to me are very carryable guns. If you're already carrying a Glock 19, a lot of you guys carry a Glock 17. If you're already carrying something that size, then I think if you're used to carrying a gun that size, then your options are even bigger. I do think like the new Staccato, the
P4.
P4 is very intriguing to me. Dan mentioned the OA defense. I actually have a call with them right after this meeting. We are going to be working with OA. I have not shot one of the guns yet, but I do love the 2011 with a magazine that doesn't cost $70. To me, is a huge win. Can't think of a better win than that. So I'm a huge fan of that. I think that 2311, like a OA defense and Staccato P4, I do think that's the future of 2011 territory.
Yeah.
Just again, the gun's already an expense, but at least you make that expense once.
Yeah.
But then if you want a magazine, you're paying what, $70 per mag after that, and a lot of us want 5 to 10 mags.
Yeah, it's a
too
struggle.
much.
I mean, but honestly, the other thing is the cool part is what Staccato has done is they have driven a lot of growth in that market by people falling in love with Staccato. There's been a lot of growth. We now have the Stealth Arms Platypus out there. We've got the Springfield Prodigy, whether it's doing well or not, although it seems like they've kind of worked through a lot of their issues at this point. It seems like they're doing pretty well. You got that. It seems like there's actually some more affordable options in that market. And then you have things like the OA Defense with the 320 mags. You've got the P4 with the Glock mags. You've got what is the one that Vinny showed us?
Platypus.
Did I already say the well? I use the Platypus. It's using the other one that's using 320 mags.
Or it uses one of the.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whoever, it doesn't matter. But
can't keep them all straight right now.
There's a lot of options out there, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and it's cool because we're driving innovation, and there's options out there, and the price point's all over the place. So there's a lot of options for us to get to try new things, and I think that is the coolest part about all of this.
And as this market becomes a little more competitive and saturated, for lack of better words, I think we're going to see pricing come down on a lot of those things. The fact that we already have mech and some of these companies making aftermarket Staccato mags and stuff is huge.
It's awesome
because now that again, going back to that mag price conversation, at least if I can get some mech mags for half the cost, then that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I back to the original question. I think the 1911-2011 platform, it's a great platform. It's just up to you whether you want to chase it or not. I think it was Ty Boomer that was in here. He said he kept trying other guns, but he keeps going back to Staccato. I get it.
Yeah,
they're awesome shoot. It's hard once you've shot one and you really enjoy it. It's hard to step away from because they're a super smooth shooting gun.
It kind of feels like a cheat code, and you're like, if I'm in a self-defense situation, don't I want every advantage that I can get?
100%.
So,
I mean, honestly, the P you've got in that safe sitting right over there.
Yeah,
I can do things with that P that I can't do with basically any other gun.
Yeah, I wish I could show guns on YouTube Live, but yeah, I've got a Staccato P that Monsoon Tactical did some porting to and some grip work and all that, and it's just the most flat shooting gun ever.
Awesome.
Any opinions on the PSA? Have you looked at the new Saber 11 that'll come out soon? Might make good in between expensive and cheap 2011.
I've
not seen that.
PSA is doing some cool stuff. Actually, Tiberious, he's in here, or he has been in and out. He has more experience with PSA than we do. I know he's got PSA, I believe, is making the one of the Glock clones. He's been playing with those quite a bit. He actually just picked up one of their cranks. They've been doing pretty good. They've got some they've had their issues in the past. Take that for what it is. I would say that if you're going to carry anything from them, I would put it through its paces first before I would carry. But they seem to be doing pretty good. I don't know anything about the Saber 11.
I don't know anything about that one.
I would look.
I don't know if I knew that they were coming out with the 2011. Sorry, guys, reading here.
Yep.
You can show guns, you just can't touch them. That kind of defeats what I'm trying to do. I like wrestling with my Glock. Yeah, that's so. When I go from shooting my Staccato to shooting like an M&P or my X-Mac or anything like that, I feel like wrestling is an accurate word. I feel like I have to work a lot harder to use it than I do shooting my staccato.
Yeah. Sir Cool Jerk, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. J Book. That's why I don't want one. This is a level I'm not ready for yet. When you say it's a level you're not ready for yet, what do you mean by that? Because I'll be honest, like I don't think a 2011 is difficult to manage or anything like that. Now, if you mean it's a like you don't want to invest in it yet, I get that. Like it is a price. It's a investment, and I'm not gonna say like you pick it up and you're like, oh, it's gonna ruin every other gun for you. I don't think it's quite that bad. They're fun, but
it ruined it for me. When I shot my first, well, unfortunately, the first
you shot a Vinny one right off the bat.
Though, no, it was a stock XC.
Oh, it was an XC though. That's why.
Yeah, Rick with Achilles heel, technically years ago, put the XC in my hand, and I like dumped a whole mag into a spot about this big, like 10 yards or whatever, and I'm just like, well, that ruined that. So I think that next week I went and bought the P. And like that so much, I'm like, well, I want to carry this, but I don't want to carry the P, so I bought a C2. And that C2, that is probably the handgun I put the most ammo through. I put the most rounds through. I've done multiple day classes with that gun and tortured that. I put that gun through a lot. And 2011s are supposed to keep lubed up. You can't shoot them dry. I shot that gun dry for days. Put hundreds of rounds through that gun. It has been flawless. I love that gun. Unfortunately, I'm selling it to make way for the new C that I have. That hopefully it's as good and reliable as the C2's been.
Brass and Beards, we do go to our FAQ. There's a spot to fill out a form that will go to our customer service, and they will set your profile to be military, law enforcement, military, and you will get a discount on your purchases moving forward from there. Wait until you get confirmation that your profile has been set that way. If you make a purchase before you get that, it will not get the discount.
Yep.
But there is a form to fill out there to get your military discount.
Oh, I'm past due. I also said I was going to give you guys the code.
Oops.
Which is...
We do have our discount code for the next 36-ish hours.
Insiders?
Hold on.
First or March 1st?
I don't remember.
Hold on, guys.
It's a 20% discount code. If you are part of the Insiders group, it is March. Insiders 26 for 20% off. It will be for the next 36-ish hours. If you guys are interested, for 20% off. If you are an insider, go make a purchase with March Insiders 26. You'll get 20% off. That will work with, I think, anything on the site right now.
Retired first responder. I think you can also.
You should be able to get.
You should also be able to register for the
discount
for the discount code.
Yep.
It's an account. You don't get a code. I think the idea is when you have this account, and then when you log into the website, you just get the cheaper pricing.
Let's see. What are your thoughts on the SIG P365 AXG Legion? I mean, you're a big fan of 365 in general. I don't know the difference of the.
I'm sure it's fine. I think the Legion just has different grip, and it's just aesthetic stuff. I think it's the only difference.
The Bull Ultralight. Bull Armory is great stuff.
I've heard great things about Bull Armory guns. I've never shot one, but I know people that I trust.
Vinny's a big fan. Vinny, if you guys are familiar with Monsoon Tactical, Vinny DeArmond with Monsoon Tactical is a big fan of Bull Armory. When I first met Vinny about 5 years ago, he was already playing in the staccato world, but before he started playing with staccatos, he was a Bull Armory guy. I assume he still has some Bull Armory stuff. He still likes Bull Armory. They make quality stuff. I believe they're at a more reasonable price point than staccato. They're good stuff. I do think they also have proprietary mags, so keep that in mind when you go and buy their stuff, but they're good. I know a lot of people that really like them.
Hey, thanks for clarifying, Jay. I was like, I don't know what a Tissas 1911 is. STS, I've not shot one of theirs, so I don't have any firsthand. We are goat status.
Are we? That's cool.
You kind of look like.
Do I look like a goat?
Look like a goat.
I've got a goat beard going on, a little bit of white.
Legion does not fit
macro
holsters. Oh, it's good to know.
That is good to know. Friends, my dad thought my NeoMag was the coolest thing. Got him one for his birthday. He just passed, and I found the one I got from him. Thanks for
man.
I'm really sorry about that, man.
Sorry to hear that.
That sucks. I'm glad you were able to find it. I'm glad you guys were able to bond over it, but I'm really sorry about that. That's really rough.
Yeah.
We'll be praying for you.
Turkish manufacturer.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine. I've had a number of Turkish guns over the years that were great.
Let's see. Yeah, Dan, I forgot you had one.
Dan has like all the guns.
I was gonna say, I don't know I don't think you could post pictures in the chat, but Dan's got a safe full of cool guns. Although Dan's also, I don't know if you've seen, but Dan's been 3D printing frames for molds and stuff. It's pretty cool. He's been having fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Ty Boomer said he's heard good things about the TSAS 2011s, so that's cool.
Oh, so that is a thing. Is it STS or is it TSAS?
Could post them in Discord. Please do, Ty Boomer.
Yeah. All right, we got about 10 minutes left. 9 minutes.
How many people are going to buy a set?
Print some right now.
Nice.
All right, question of the week. Would you rather be extremely sticky all the time or extremely slippery all the time?
Great question.
That's the question.
J Book says TSAS.
TSAS. TSAS? I should call my daughter TSAS.
TSAS.
That would fit.
So extremely sticky, slippery 1000%, or slippery 1000%. All right. So Dan likes to be slippery. Dan, I think you're a slippery person, anyways.
Can you imagine trying to shoot a gun though? Like I'm talking, you can't open a doorknob because you're so slippery. So holding onto a gun would be.
What did I answer yesterday?
I feel like most of you guys said slippery.
I don't remember.
I said sticky because I want to be able to like Spider-Man up walls and stuff. I'd wear gloves.
Slippery things, boys. Back to work for me. Bye, Brandon. Have a good day.
Maybe. What if you're so slippery that gloves just come off? I don't know.
So I'm from Florida, so sweaty and sticky most of the time already. Fair enough.
It's true.
Sticky. I'd wear gloves. Yeah, well, can you get the gloves on though? Can you even pull them on?
So say, what if you couldn't even hold on to the glove because you're so slippery?
Tibbs is slippery.
Tibbs is slippery. Drop it like it. Scott says, "Yo,
what's up, Scott? How are you, buddy?
What if you're so sticky you can't let go of things?"
Well, that's what you said.
That's the other side of it. Yeah, like imagine flypaper. You know how crazy
flypaper
is. But you could probably like grab it, just like touch the mag with your fingertip, and it would come out. But then you'd have to like.
How do you, like you just stick it to the gun and that doesn't work either.
Yeah, no, it'd be a problem. Either way is a big problem. Slippery, you can't open a door. If you're sticky, you can't let go of it
once you open the door, so you're stuck there anyways. I think I end up on slippery.
Dan says, "Well, if you're so sticky, you can't let go of things. Sticky would inhibit certain actions, whereas slippery would help with certain actions."
Hey, you know what?
What's he talking about?
Who said that? Because my favorite handle, Patriotic Pangolin. I still love your handle. Still my favorite, and I agree wholeheartedly with him. I'm sitting solidly in the slippery camp. I'm staying there. That argument by itself is all I needed.
I have a lot of things I want to say to all that, but
no longer need any convincing. None.
What if you're so slippery that you couldn't even get that done? That's what I was trying to say.
You're done.
What if you just like go and just keep sliding all over? Like you just can't.
All I had to say is, what if you're so sticky? And we'll leave it at that.
I'm not saying there's not problems either way, but
just saying.
Have to use kitchen tongs to reload. Yeah, but then you can't let go of the kitchen tongs.
You're working on lodging for NRA.
So that means you're doing it right.
I don't want to live in that world. He actually has a perfect good point. That sounds like an awful world to live in. Imagine going to the beach. Ugh.
Yeah, imagine sticky.
Just sand everywhere.
You get sand everywhere no matter what.
Not taking you. Well, you don't like the beach anyways. You're not a big beach guy.
I don't want the beach.
Not taking a chance of being able to draw. Oh, it gets to go sticky icky. Video from NeoMag coming. Oh, thank you, Stop. Appreciate it.
So you go to the neomag.com, go to other gear, or other items, whatever it is at the top,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll see. I think it says like NeoMag clips.
Hold on, I can tell you. You keep talking. I'll look.
I think that was it.
I think. Well, I mean, talk about other things. I think that's right though. Other gear. Yeah. Under other gear. So if you go to the hamburger menu and look at other gear, there's NeoMag clips. You can buy either black or regular.
I want a hamburger. I want a.
Oh, dude,
I want
hamburger
breakfast.
sounds great.
I want a. What I say? The McDonald's thing. The McGriddle. I want a McGriddle
Good.
and the hamburger. McGriddle kind of is the hamburger of the breakfast world.
Well, it depends on which one you get, though.
Yep.
Do you go with the sausage patty or do you get the bacon one?
I like sausage patties. Please, can you all make 5.7 mag holder? No.
No. Here's the deal, man.
Yeah,
there's
a few reasons for that.
There's like 5 people that carry a 5.7.
That's one of the reasons.
It is very, very large.
Another reason.
And
which those two go together. There's not enough people to merit making it. And I also think the majority of them are plastic mags.
Yeah.
Most of them aren't even going to be magnetic.
Yeah, it's just not going to work.
And we can make another argument that you shouldn't be carrying a 5.7 for each.
Now that you can't get the good ammo anyways. Like you can't even get the.
I can't think of a reason to carry a 5.7.
The actually like legitimately good ammo anymore. It's not worth it. What did not sponsor say? I can't read it from here.
So not for the root. Oh, not a sponsor says thanks. After 4 years, my clip is starting to slip. Make sure the rubber dot's on there too.
Yeah, if the rubber dot came off, you can go to our FAQ. There is a spot where you can get a rubber dot for free. You do not need to buy it. We'll ship it to you for free.
You can put high point mags in the NeoMag.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't.
I'm surprised theirs aren't plastic. As cheap as they are.
Hey, listen, their guns may be made out of pot metal, but they actually shoot. Scott
says PSA mags are metal. Well, still, there are two. The main two problems are that there's just not enough.
There's not enough demand.
There's not a demand to make because it would be a specific NeoMag for a 5.7. You wouldn't want to use it with anything else. So
we just can't. We can't justify it. We just can't.
Dan says their mags are the strongest part. I believe that. I've never jammed.
High point.
Yeah, say what you want about a high point. I've put a lot of rounds through high points, and I've never jammed one.
I will actually say this. I don't think I've ever actually touched a high point.
I can't hit the broadside of a barn with one from the inside
of the barn.
Of the barn.
You don't think you hit the barn from the inside of it? I honestly don't think I've ever actually touched one. I know they're made somewhere in this state.
That was the first gun I ever air-racked, which doesn't take a whole lot.
I was gonna say that's not shocking.
Anybody
the
can air-rack
is
it.
The biggest part of that gun, so that's not surprising. But
all right, Shades. Here's what I'm gonna offer you. If you get a large NeoMag and you take one of the wings and bend it back, it'll work with your 5.7 mag.
Does he? What?
Yeah, they're made in Mansfield too. I said if I made him one for it, he would pay. Ultra custom shop.
Ultra custom shop.
to take a bracket and just hammer it out.
Honestly, I'm sure I don't have anyone sitting right there, but I think I've had brackets in the past that only one side has been bent.
Mm-hmm.
If I had one,
yeah,
but I don't think I do right now. Sorry, buddy.
Also carry a real caliber. Okay, I have 2 identical high points. NeoMag crew has to do a dueling tree competition with them.
All right.
Listen, I can't hit a barn with a high point, let alone a dueling tree.
Let's go. Let me shoot a couple rounds with it first and kind of figure things out.
Scott won a shooting challenge with a yeet cannon. That's hilarious.
Did you really? That's awesome.
I told the story last week. We have like 1 minute before we gotta get off here. Quick story. Me and Dusty, I think he's probably gone now. Me and Dusty used to go and shoot like a steel match every Wednesday at a place nearby, and we wanted to do a competition. And if the loser of the competition the following week had to shoot the whole stage, the whole shoot with a high point, and I talked about getting a high point and mags, and And I wanted to go as cheap as possible, like on the belt and the mag holders, just like the cheapest, worst of everything. We ended up not doing that. We ended up getting like I got a tank top that has like kittens with laser eyes and neon colors, and I can't remember. Dusty's was like tacos or something like it was like cats and tacos or something like that.
They were
and he had to wear that. So the loser had to wear that tank top to the shoot the next week. But anyway, I still want to do that. I still want to do Dan. You should come meet us at DSS on a Wednesday evening for a steel match, and we'll shoot the high points. Yeah, I'm with you, Dan.
Sir Cool Jerk, are you an insider? If you are not an insider, the code won't work.
Sign up for Insiders Club. There will be when you first get on the site, there's a pop-up that comes up. You can click that. I'm trying to think if there's any other way on the website to sign up for insiders outside of that. I think there's maybe a little floating pop-up at the bottom of the site, maybe. Regardless, you have to sign up and log into your insiders account for that code to work. It says they're in. As long as it's a Wednesday morning. It would not be a morning. We could meet on a Wednesday morning to shoot, but the steel matches are on Wednesday afternoons. They start at like 2 or 3. All right, guys. I got another meeting I got to get ready for. We try to keep this about an hour or less. You guys have been awesome today. We didn't really talk about. We didn't really get to everything we wanted to get to because we like talking to you guys. So go check out our Discord. Leave comments down below. Go check out our YouTube and Instagram. We'd love to see you guys there. And keep an eye out for the drop for the pancake wings on Friday midday. That'll drop. So go sign up for our email list. Sign up for insiders. Sign up for all the things, and come support us. We really appreciate it. It helps us and our families out.
Yep,
a lot. So,
and we will see you guys next week.
Love you. Bye.
Thanks.